It's Miami Heat Media Day. We're here at the Bank United Center with Miami Heat center Udonis Haslem. Udonis, how excited are you for Miami Heat basketball season to start?
I'm very excited. It's been so much talk, good and bad, about this team that's been assembled. I'm just happy to get out here and play basketball, and I think I'm more motivated, and we're more motivated than we've been in a long time.
Where were you on July 8th when LeBron and Chris Bosh decided to take their talents to South Beach?
I was at a family barbecue, actually, so I heard it secondhand. But I was very excited about the opportunity. But at the same time, I was a business side of my situation that had to be worked out as far as me coming back to the Heat.
Tell me about your decision to come back to the Miami Heat with Pat Riley, with Coach Bo, and the rest of the crew, and Dwayne Wade you're good friends with.
Yeah, it was just a situation where those guys made a sacrifice, financially in order to make me be a part of this. We didn't have a 5-minute conversation with each other. I knew Dwayne really well. I bumped into Chris Bosh a couple of times, bumped into LeBron a couple of times, but it said a lot about those guys to make that type of sacrifice for, someone they really didn't know in order to be a part of this team. And it just says that they respect, what I do as well as I respect what they do.
Udonis, you're a South Florida guy. What can the big three and the rest of the crew at the Miami Heat do for South Florida basketball? We all know it's a plethora of talent for football and for baseball, but what can the Miami Heat do for basketball down here in South Florida?
I mean, being from South Florida, being from Miami, one thing we do is we love hard, when it comes to our sports teams. We love our Dolphins, we love our Hurricanes, we love our Heat, and we love our Marlins. So, the excitement and just the overall unity of this community, when you put a team together like this, and then when you have the opportunity to go to a championship and win a championship like we did in '06, there's never been more unity in this city than since that time that I've seen, since I've been born and raised down here.
Do the critics say, the Miami Heat, it's unfair how they got the big three, and then you got you and Mike Miller as well? Does that kind of fuel you, kind of like in 2006 when the Mavericks were already planning their parade after two games?
I forgot all about that, yeah, actually. But, yeah, you're talking to a guy who's built their career off being motivated of what people have said about him, about their organization, about their team. So, for me, it's just routine to be motivated by something. And I'm, highly, highly motivated, probably more so than I've been in a long, long time.
We're here at the University of Miami. What do you think of the basketball facilities here at the U? I mean, they've changed progressively over the years.
Yeah. It's, very, very, very nice facility. Done a good job recruiting. Have a good team coming in. And I'm looking forward to watching those guys go out there and play. I had the opportunity to spend a little time with these guys this summer and play a couple pickup games with them, so I know they have some talent.
How was that? Tell me more about that experience playing with the University of Miami men's basketball team.
Got a group of big guys, great guards, good shooters, athletes. Know they're well coached, so they have all the pieces to be pretty successful. The kids just putting it together and going out competing every night.
How good is Durant Scott when you were playing up against him?
Pretty good. Their bigs are bigger than me. I'm only 6'7", so their bigs are definitely bigger than me. But like I said, they're young. They have some time, and they got good work ethic from what I've seen, so far throughout the summertime. So, I'm looking forward to those guys having a pretty good year.
Now, we won't hold it against you, but you are a graduate of the University of Florida with Mike Miller as well. There are two Gators on the Heat roster. There's only one Cane. You guys have a lot of fun with each other and go back and forth, you, Mike, and James?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, James was we played against each other a couple of times in high school. And I considered coming to Miami, but for me, it was more of a maturity thing. And, I just needed to get away from home to be focused on, what did I need to be focused on. James, on the other hand, at that age was a lot more mature than I was. And, he made the right decision for himself. But, growing up in my household, it was Hurricanes or homeless. So I've always been a great, really, really, really huge Hurricane fan, and I still remain to be a Hurricane fan.
Is it nice to have an orange and blue brother like Mike Miller on your team this year as well?
Most definitely. That was my college roommate, so we go way back, and we like brothers. I've been praying for the opportunity to reunite with this guy since he left the University of Florida early, and it almost was like a dream come true to have the opportunity to play with Dwayne, Chris Bosh, and LeBron, and then you bring in Mike Miller. I was just dying to be a part of this team.
Can you throw up the U for our camera for us? I know you went to UF. Do you still throw up the U? Are you still a Hurricanes fan?
I'm still a Hurricane fan. I love the Canes.
Udonis, you heard it from him. He's still a Hurricanes fan. Udonis, best of luck this year. Stay healthy, and let's go Heat in Miami. That was Udonis Haslem right here at the Bank United Center.